All right, good morning, traders. This is your Trader's Edge update for Saturday, April 12th. And getting really excited about the bottom in cryptocurrencies. Just wanted to get this message out to you first of the week. And we're looking at a monthly chart of Bitcoin. And you can see that Bitcoin has went down almost to a 62% retracement of the big rally we had from December 22 all the way up to the all-time high in October of 25. That giant rally, which is very impulsive looking, is pulled back to just, and we had that climactic sell-off capitulation event on triple volume, almost hit the 62% retracement and that 50 period monthly. Now look what happened. Since we had that washout, we had an inside candle on the monthly, some sort of a doji type pattern, which is a loss of momentum. And now we're getting a green candle that's completing. This is not a perfect textbook morning star, but if we do close high range above the middle of this big red candle here this month in April, we'll get something resembling a morning star, which is probably the most bullish candlestick formation. When you see these on a monthly chart, it's something to really pay attention to. Now, I'll also be looking at a breakout above last month's high. That's at 75.9. Just if we get to 76,000, it's going to be pretty explosive on the upside. That'll be the confirmation that people are looking for, that we have a bottom in. Now let's look at this on the weekly. You can see that there's an ascending triangle forming. We have successive 3 higher major monthly lows, and we essentially have a flat resistance top here that if we can break through that area, again at 75.7, definitively above 76, we'll get a target of almost 15,000. So this is the height. This is the daily chart. Look at the height of this consolidation, this ascending triangle. So let's just call this, let's call it 75,000. Let's not get too cute here. 75,000 all the way down to these candles here, where you get 2 more lows. You get these close, open and close. You get these lows. What was that? 63. Let's call it 63. So you're looking at that difference is 12,000 from 75 minus 63. It's 12,000. So you're looking at a move to 87,000 if we break out of this base. And so, what would be the catalyst? What would be the trigger? These negotiation talks. If these talks go well and the market can start to see that we're on a path toward ending the war, Bitcoin is going to blast out, and so will the NASDAQ 100, which is also our base case right now. But anyway, crypto have bottomed. This is look at the pattern of higher lows here, from the capitulation event to about a month later, we hammered in a bottom there at 62.5, and then a little bit higher low there, 63.2, and then we come over here, we got a little bit higher low at 65. So here we go. We've built this nice base. We can launch from this base. And the longer the base, the bigger the breakout. So I would say for starters that we'll get the height of the breakout. So up that 80, move to 87,000, which is underneath the lows we had last fall. These lows here at, see, that's 85 up to about 87,000. So that's the target. Looks really promising. Now let's look at MSTR, MicroStrategy. Let's take a look at the MSTR. Zoom out on the monthly. Well, let's check this out on the monthly first. Look at this. This is I've been calling this the Mona Lisa chart. Look at this. You had this huge, massive run up. You had this ABC correction that broke down into 5 waves. You can see that on the weekly chart. Look at this. Look at this C leg. So you got a 1, 2, 3. Running ABC 4, 5, climax on massive volume. Now we're going sideways. Look at what stochastics have done. This monthly stochastics on MicroStrategy, right? Bullish divergence, buy signal forming. So just a simple retest of the high from 120 to getting back up. Let's use this high, not the extreme. 450. Look at that. What is that? That's almost a 4x return, right? 450% return. So very, very bullish setup. Look at the daily chart. You can see that basically this is like a double bottom now. After that climactic event, you went sideways, retested made a higher low, and now you're starting to rally. Momentum is returning. Look at this on the weekly chart, big bullish divergence on the weekly. Even the monthly is basing and nowhere to go but up. So pretty bullish. The cryptos really like MicroStrategy here. Anyway, this was the weekend update. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's let our winners run and cut our losses quick. Talk to you next week. So long.